Hello everybody, my name is Jeff, and I am very sorry because I am filming this on such short notice. But at the same time, I've got to get something uploaded this week. I was supposed to film and edit a video about some of the unuploaded footage that I've taken this year to YouTube. The problem with that was, I essentially started binge watching way too many dang episodes of Nevermind the Buzzcocks. Curse you, Phil Jupitus and Noel Fielding, for being such humorful pricks. Also, petition for the BBC to bring back Nevermind the Buzzcocks in 2016. I am officially supporting that 100%. If anyone can link me I don't know what you call those change.org petitions or whatever, I'll be super duper glad to lend my signature to one of them, because the BBC needs to bring that Buzzcocks crap back. I was also supposed to make a 2015 year-end in review video, which was gonna be a song parody of Love Me by the 1975. Unfortunately, that never materialized because 1, it's hard for me to make a parody of it. 2, no one shits on Matty Healy's lyricism.
Nobody.
So instead, I'm just going to make this a 2015 year-end review for not just myself, but pretty much the world in general. Just realized that I might be making myself another 10 plus minute video, so I kinda need to do this really quickly. Here we go. In January, Boko Haram decided to go crazy and kill frick tons of people. At the same time, I was actually making my first few vlog videos. These vlog videos weren't really meant for uploading stuff onto YouTube, but they were meant to be part of this group project that I was doing with my group mates in my environmental science class. At that period, we were taking care of a couple of plants and we needed to monitor their progress each week. In a few minutes, I'm gonna go and observe exactly what's going on with them. If I can find... Is that enough, Brian? Whoa! It's not every day that the girl... It's not every day that the girl gets that splatter spray. Yeah, that was a sex joke, I'm sorry.
How was it?
In February, somebody thought it would be a good idea to upload a picture onto Tumblr that was taken with a poor camera and maybe somewhat poorer lighting. The result was a picture of a dress that people kept arguing over. Is it black and blue? Or is it white and gold? I'm not really sure. Apparently, it's black and blue because there was no white and gold version. But the makers of the dress actually did make a white and gold version just for charity. But it was only just one white and gold dress. Not much happened in February this year for me in my personal world, except for these two things. I was able to watch Under the Stars, which was an event organized by the Loyola Film Circle, one of Ateneo's many organizations. Sadly, I had to leave during the showing of the film of the night, which was 13 going on 30, because I didn't expect the whole thing to be just all bands before one film at like 11:30 in the evening. Not much I can do. They always want me at home early. Secondly, I started practicing for my end play, which is English and literature for, those... So I was saying earlier, it's English and literature for those who are outside of Ateneo and those who are outside of the Philippines. No, I'd actually... if you do call your English and literature N-Lit, do tell me in the comments below so that I know. In March of this year, ISIS destroyed some pretty ancient buildings in the Middle East, and at the same time, I was also undergoing a lot of stress in my own life. I remember March of this year being one of the most intense months I've ever been through, with all the requirements piling on top of each other, and let's just say I wasn't able to update my diary, not really a diary, my Starbucks planner for days, essentially. Oh my god. And the answer is... Then April came along. Everybody was introduced to the gore fest that was Mortal Kombat X. Right around that same time, I started playing lots of GTA 5. And it was also the beginning of my last summer that would begin in April, because the Ateneo calendar just shifted this year, and so that officially meant the classes would begin in August. But I had summer classes in June, so that was kind of a little bit of a bummer for me. May 2015 must have been an interesting month for film goers because Inside Out and Jurassic World came out. At that time, my family also thought it would be a good idea for us to take a vacation. So, we went to the town of San Fernando Masbate, where my mother's side came from, and after that, we went to Legazpi City in Albay. We saw the Mayon volcano, and I tried the silly ice cream, or chili ice cream, and needless to say, it was surprisingly good. So good, I actually bought a tub of that stuff. While filming this video, I completely forgot to mention anything about the month of June, so all I can say is, my summer classes were beginning and I got to meet some new friends. I forgot, I have to mention world events that happened. Okay, Canada hosted the FIFA World Cup for women, Drogan lost popularity in Turkey, and if I'm not mistaken, Greece just missed a debt payment. Alright, next! 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Okay na, that's enough.
Oh, yep. Oh, wow, there's the sea leaf. July. NASA flew by Pluto this year. Or rather, its New Horizons spacecraft. And also managed to bring back some pretty high-definition shots of Pluto. We also found out that it has a heart. Not much happened to me during that time of the year, though, except for the end of my summer classes, and the reunion of me and 2 high school friends that I haven't seen in a long, long time. Let's move on to August of this year now.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop your fucking lying. Oh!
That's my friend Casey.
Why? Jesus!
Let's move on to September. That's when Disclosure's Caracal album came out, and I was also knee-deep within the first semester of second year college. I kind of forgot what you call second year college. Never mind sophomores. I still need work. I still need work in doing this vlogging stuff.
I didn't pay attention to the light in the dark. It left me torn apart. But now I see your tears as an old man. Old men.
In October of this year, there was a suicide bomber that killed 100 people in Ankara, Turkey, and I was busy celebrating my birthday during that month too.
Jarring juxtapositions!
Hashtag Jeff20-1. Thanks for those who came, you know, even though there are only a few, but thanks to all those who greeted me this year.
Guys, Iggy's gonna eat chocolate on cheese. Here we go. Go, do it.
Good.
Surprisingly, it's... Oh my god.
Yes. Yes, my child.
Yes, my child. Do it.
So yeah, me mentioning something about that suicide bombing in Turkey was pretty depressing, but for November, I'm just gonna mention what personally happened to me first, because November was kind of like the escalation of a lot of bad stuff that happened this year. November was a cool and eventful month because I got to hang out with my blockmates a lot, I got to attend my friend Kat's debut, and I also managed to film a couple of crazy videos with my friends as well. However, I am also going to say that these crazy videos that I filmed with my friends haven't been uploaded yet, mostly because, you know, I'm in college, work just piles up somehow. What was happening with the rest of the world, though, during that time was just appalling. Aside from bombings in Beirut, ISIS also decided to attack Paris, and that's pretty much what woke everyone up. Made them realize how much of a threat ISIS sort of really is, and at the same time just needs to find a way to, like, you know, deal with it before ISIS does any more of this stupid stuff.
Ready?
Wait lang, no. Here? Here. Ready, set, go.
Damn it!
Hi, Dana.
Dana. Hi, Dana. That should be your vlog.
Hi, guys. These people are busy.
Then we get to December of this year, which is best encapsulated in 3 words, really. The Force Awakens. First semester of sophomore year ended, I was also able to watch a movie with my friend, and I got some pretty sweet gifts this Christmas. Also, I spent more time with the long-lost relatives that I was able to meet sometime in November. And that's it. Just want to make sure I get something uploaded to my YouTube channel because people are gonna say I'm a lazy crap. Ain't that right, Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope 2016 will be a good year for not just you, not just me, but for all of us. Enough of that new year, new me bull crap. Change is something that happens over time. It's not something that you get once the clock strikes midnight. I'll be uploading more lost bits of 2015 somewhere within the first week of January, so hopefully you guys can keep your eyes peeled out for that one. Happy New Year.